your tempo right now. So you can see you're going back, and there's pretty good pace back and through, not jumping at it, staying on your feet pretty well throughout the whole motion. Setup-wise, club face is squared up behind the center of the ball, but it is sitting on the heel. See that?
Mm-hmm.
We want the shaft angle to be raised up a little bit. So simply, you want to get the club head to be sitting more flush on the ground, soled.
Okay.
So if you raise that up, then once you establish that shaft angle and take a grip, you would proceed to get your setup afterwards as far as posture, right? Because you got a good spine angle, but you can't get much closer to the ball because of the club being so low, right? So we call it being more connected, more over top of that ball. So that's very important, because I like the fact the stance width is neutral, but shoulder wide, club and ball are centered, and your grip, pretty good. But this right arm of yours could be a little more relaxed. See how my right arm's more tucked in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yours is kind of locked.
Mm-hmm.
That opens the alignment of your shoulders aiming left.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can keep your right hand and arm slightly softer in grip pressure and tuck that in intentionally, the right arm, that'll square up your shoulders, and that'll get you to more, connected and aligned position as far as your shoulders being able to react and start the swing instead of just your arms. We'll watch the swing itself going back now. And notice how the club head's got to move almost out from the ball. See that?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to do that because you have to kind of, relax that right arm. So you're actually pushing it out and then hitching it in, as opposed to taking the club directly back in one piece, the club from the ball itself, like you can see with me to the right. So a little hitch there. So you slide it out again, as we saw. Then your arms take it back, and then you rise the club up over your shoulders. And you get it in pretty good position, but you're going to have to make a little recovery for that little move you made in the takeaway. Mm-hmm. So coming back down, your arms come a little in front of your chest, compared to mine coming more inside. And the club head just at impact on this particular swing, you timed pretty well, and the club squared up through the hitting area, and you swung on through. But there were a few swings, as you experienced, where the club head came out a little too far, or your body angles were a little off, just trying to recover. So the less moving parts to your swing, or recovery there is, the more consistent your swing can become. So just stay a little more connected as far as distancing by raising the shaft angle up a little bit, like with mine, not much, and relaxing that right arm to square up your shoulders for a better rotation to begin with.